You ever wonder why some women can't stop thinking about certain men, even at 2 a.m.? Why she'll check her phone 50 times an hour, scrolling through a conversation, analyzing every word, every emoji like it's a secret message? Yet, other guys, good-looking, nice guys, get left on read and forgotten by midnight? I'll tell you exactly why, because liking a man and obsessing over him are two very different things. They're worlds apart. Like is safe. Like is comfortable. Like is that casual coffee date you forget by Thursday. But obsession? That's a psychological trigger you set off inside her mind that makes your name linger in her head like a catchy song she can't shake. Obsession is her pacing her room at midnight, wondering why you didn't text back, feeling a weird, anxious excitement every time her phone buzzes. And today, you're going to understand exactly how to flip that switch, turning casual interest into relentless desire. Here's the brutal truth. Most men invest way too much, way too soon. You shower her with compliments, good morning texts, heart emojis. She likes it, sure, but liking isn't investing. Let's talk about Zach. Great-looking guy, runs a successful coffee chain in Brooklyn. He meets Ava. She's used to attention. DMs flooded daily. Zach's first move? Absolutely nothing. He adds her, likes one picture, then he vanishes. Ava is thrown off. She expects the routine, comments, DMs, stories. Instead, she gets silence. She stalks his page. He's active, having fun, living life, not chasing, not needing her attention. And that silence creates curiosity. Curiosity leads to obsession. 3 days later, she breaks. She likes his photo. And when he replies casually with, "Didn't see that coming," she feels a thrill. He's different. He's unpredictable. And just like that, he's in her head. You see the difference? Most guys would have immediately bombarded her inbox with validation, turning themselves into just another unread message. But Zach flipped the script. He triggered her investment switch. Now Ava's the one staring at her screen, wondering when he'll message next. You don't win a woman's obsession by giving her what she expects. You create mystery. You leave gaps for her imagination to fill. Because the human mind hates unanswered questions. It obsesses over them until it finds answers. But before we go further, if you're sick of predictable advice and want the rawest truth on women's psychology, subscribe right now. You're here because you don't want comfort. You want control. You want her losing sleep over you, not vice versa. Here's another savage truth. Women don't obsess over men who chase them. They obsess over men who walk away. Not rudely, not angrily, but calmly and confidently. You become the man who gives just enough attention to create curiosity, then pulls back enough to create doubt. Ever notice how a cat ignores a toy sitting still but can't resist chasing one dragged just out of reach? Same psychology. You don't overwhelm her with your presence. You tease her with absence. The most powerful move you can make with a woman you like is giving her a taste of your presence, then depriving her of it. She'll start craving more of your attention because you're not handing it out like samples at Costco. Think about Justin, a photographer out of LA. He dated Alexis, an actress with a massive Instagram following. She was accustomed to guys simping, overinvesting, obsessing over her every post. But Justin was different. He'd reply with short, unpredictable responses, then disappear mid-conversation. No apologies, no explanations. Suddenly, Alexis found herself chasing his attention. He wasn't mean, he wasn't rude, he was simply busy, indifferent, and her obsession skyrocketed. She'd stay awake at night, overthinking every word he sent, asking herself, what did he mean by that? When Justin finally said, "Hey, let's grab dinner Thursday," Alexis dropped everything to say yes. Not because she liked him, but because she was already invested. He had become a question she had to answer. Here's the unfiltered fact. Obsession isn't sparked by availability. It's sparked by the possibility of loss, by the uncertainty of your next move. If you're always present, always predictable, she never worries about losing you, because she knows you're not going anywhere. Women never obsess over men who are always safely parked in their messages. They obsess over men who start their engines and leave them wondering when or if they'll return. This doesn't mean ghosting her or being cruel. It means having a life, a mission, a purpose beyond her validation. When you have things going on, a business, a passion project, a social circle that doesn't revolve around her, you become intriguing. She'll want to be part of your story because your story doesn't revolve around her. She'll check your stories, your posts, your status, searching for clues, wondering why you're not obsessed with her like everyone else. So what exactly flips that investment switch? Simple, make her work for your validation. Make her earn your attention. When she texts, don't respond instantly. Let her mind wonder. When she asks if you're free, say, "Let me get back to you," and mean it. Let her realize your time isn't free, that your attention isn't guaranteed. And then, when you do finally text back with a simple, confident, "Meet me tonight at 9," she'll feel the rush of having earned your focus. Women become obsessed with men who require investment. You value what you pay for, whether it's with money, time, or emotional effort. So let her pay. Let her invest. Let her lose sleep wondering what you think, what you're doing, why you didn't reply. When you finally give her your time, it becomes the most valuable thing in her world because she's worked for it. If this feels like your story, say it out loud in the comments. Don't hold it in. You don't earn obsession by chasing it. You earn it by making yourself the prize. The question mark she can't ignore, the notification she hopes for, the man she stays awake for. From now on, stop flooding her with predictable attention. Start creating strategic absence. Just enough mystery, just enough uncertainty, so your name sits heavy in her thoughts at 2 a.m. Thank you for listening. Myself, Matt, signing off for the Closure Club. I'll see you in the next one where we turn your relationships into your playground, not your prison.